The American Express Green Card has a new best ever elevated offer. The Chase Sapphire Preferred has an elevated offer that now has an official end date, and I've got a personal finance / credit card story that I'm going to need your opinion on later on in the show. I'm Brandon Boyd with The Brandon Boyd Show, and thanks for joining me on this international edition of the Weekly Pointers News Update. I'm joining you from Barcelona, Spain, the day before I get ready to head out on a week-long cruise to the Mediterranean. Really looking forward to that. Can't wait to share my experience with you on the channel. Right now I'm staying at the Renaissance Barcelona Fiera Hotel, and the lighting in here is not great, so just overlook that. We're doing the best we can. On the Weekly Pointers News Update, my goal is to catch you up on all the news you may have missed regarding credit cards, points and miles, travel, money, finance, and everything in between. It's super simple to follow along. The topics are on one side of the screen. There's a timer down below and timestamps down in the description below. Couldn't be any easier than that. If you do find this video helpful or mildly entertaining, don't forget to be awesome. Give me a big thumbs up on the video and subscribe to the channel. Hit the bell notifications for alerts. And if you're interested in any of the cards mentioned in today's video, or any card for that matter, make sure you apply using my referral link down in the description below. When you apply using that referral link, it greatly helps support the channel, and I can't thank you all enough for doing that so far. With that said, I've put a lot of hours in traveling today. I'm 6 hours off my normal Eastern Standard Time, so I'm a little bit off today. I don't know if you can tell that, but we're going to power through. I'm doing it for you. If you are ready, I'm ready. Let's go. The Chase Sapphire Preferred offer that I've mentioned several times on the channel over the last couple of weeks now has an official end date to their elevated offer of 80,000 Chase Ultimate Rewards after $4,000 spent in the first 3 months. That end date, according to our sources, is May 25th. Now, what I would encourage you to do, because Chase is notorious for pulling the offers a little bit earlier, just go ahead and pretend that I said May 24th, when in reality the end date's May 25th. Sometimes they pull them down just a little bit early. So if you're interested in the card, make sure you snag this before May 25th. Don't wait till the last second, because like I said, they will pull those early sometimes. Let me know if you've been able to take advantage of this offer, or if you know someone that is going to be able to take advantage of it. This is a great starter card for those of you new to points and miles. I highly recommend it. Let me know if you took advantage of this down in the comments below. The American Express Green Card has a new best ever welcome offer. The American Express Green Card is offering a sign-up bonus of 60,000 membership rewards after spending $3,000 within the first 6 months. You'll get 20% back as a statement credit on eligible travel and transit purchases within the first 6 months of card membership, and up to $200 cash back overall. Now, the card does have a $150 annual fee that is not waived for the first year. It earns 3 times points on restaurants worldwide, travel including flights, hotels, transit, taxis, and ride-sharing services. Comes with a $189 Clear credit, and you know I'm a big fan of Clear. Make sure you check out my comparison video of Clear versus TSA PreCheck down in the description below. I think you'll find that really helpful. The card has no foreign transaction fees, and it comes with a $100 Lounge Buddy credit per calendar year. If you've had your eye on the American Express Green Card, now's the time to pick it up with the 60,000 membership rewards and up to $200 cash back. Definitely a great deal. Make sure you take advantage of that if you've had your eye on it. Let me know if you have the Green Card, by the way, down in the comments below, and let me know how you find it to be most useful. About a week and a half ago, I put out a video detailing the rule changes from Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac. In particular, it was how those changes impacted those with higher credit scores. Essentially, those with higher credit scores were not getting as good of a deal as they were before, and those with lower credit scores were getting a better deal than before, basically lowering the gap between the good credit and the bad credit. And a lot of people were up in arms about this. Well, 26 states got together and put together a letter stating their displeasure with these changes, and now I'm happy to report that that rule has now been rescinded. So that is good news for everybody. Again, if you have good credit, you should be rewarded for such. If you have bad credit, I know it's tough. It may be a terrible situation and maybe stuff out of your control, but you do have to work on that if you want to get the rewards of having good credit. So in my opinion, this is good news for everybody. I just wanted to pass that along because that video did come out recently. Let me know your thoughts on that, by the way, down in the comments below. And if you're familiar with the Weekly Pointers News Update, you know I like to share a story about personal finance, relationships, and how they all kind of intertwine together. And I always like to get your opinion on these. So in today's story, we have someone that posted on Reddit a story between themselves and their husband, and they want to know if they were in the wrong. So the husband and wife are in their mid-30s. They've been married for several years. The wife's mother had a lot of credit card debt when she was growing up, as did the husband. The husband does not believe in credit, and his parents also dealt with a lot of issues revolving around credit cards when he was growing up. Fast forward several years later, the married couple's going along, everything's going well, they have no credit cards. Well, the wife decides that she wants to start earning bonuses on credit cards. So she opens up a credit card without telling her husband. For several weeks, she kept this secret because she was afraid to tell her husband, afraid of what he would say. And then lo and behold, when she did finally tell him, he was very angry and upset that, number one, she opened a credit card, number two, that she kept it from him, and number three, he said it felt like she was taking control of all the financial decisions in the house. Now, it should be stated that the wife did say that she makes about 75% of the income in the house, so she does feel a little bit more responsible for the overall money flow in the house and the credit card decisions in the house. First of all, if someone is making the most money in the household, do they get to have all the say when it comes to credit cards, finances, and money? Number two, should the wife have opened up the credit card knowing that her husband had dealt with credit card issues with his family growing up in the past and her family as well? And then also, should she have just told him and asked him, consulted with him to see if it was okay to open up a card? Now, this may hit home for quite a bit of people, especially those new in points and miles, because I can tell you, when I first started learning about all this, I was very skeptical. I was a former Dave Ramsey financial coach. I did not believe in credit cards. So my wife, Kayla, actually had to do a lot of convincing and educate me on all the great things that you can do with points and miles. And since then, it's gotten me to Barcelona, Spain here today, but it's also gotten me a lot of great travel benefits all over the world, and I'm very thankful for doing that. But that being said, should one person make the decision on those calls, or should both people be consulted? What if he said no? What if he said, no, I don't want you to open up a card? Should she still go do it anyway? Should she just roll over and say, okay, well, you don't want to do it, so I guess we'll never have all these points and miles? I'm sure this is going to hit home for a lot of you. I'm interested if any of you in particular have been put in this scenario where you're trying to work with a partner or a spouse and they've been more hesitant than you have. Let me know your experience down in the comments below, because I think this is a huge deal for a lot of people. Trying to get new people on board can be difficult. Let me know your personal experience in doing this down in the comments below. And if you're familiar with a weekly Pointers news update, you know I like to end the show on a really good food deal. This week is no exception. This week we are going to Jimmy John's. This one's pretty easy. Sign up for Freaky Fast Rewards and you'll get a free 8-inch sub after your first purchase. Now, I can personally state that the Jimmy John's Rewards program is very valuable. I use it quite a bit myself, and I like it when offers are this easy. All you have to do is sign up and you get free food. Couldn't be easier than that. Let me know if you plan on taking advantage of this down in the comments below. I really enjoyed this international version of the Weekly Pointers News Update. I hope you did as well. We covered a new offer on the American Express Green Card. We talked about the Chase Sapphire Preferred, changes in the mortgage rules from Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac, and also that personal finance story. I'm really interested to get your feedback on that because I know that it's going to hit home for a lot of you. Keep in mind, if you are interested in any of the cards mentioned in today's video, or any card for that matter, make sure you apply using my referral link down in the description below. When you apply using my referral link, it greatly helps support the channel, and I can't thank you all enough for doing that so far. If you found this video helpful or mildly entertaining, don't forget to be awesome. Give me a big thumbs up on the video. Subscribe to the channel, hit the bell notifications for alerts, and when you click on the Brandon Boyd Show, click, you're going to get the latest information on credit cards, points and miles, travel, money, finance, free sandwiches, and everything in between, and I look forward to seeing you on the next episode. We'll see you soon.